like the Cavs, we gotta let them know. We got it with a ship for bees head. We got it with a ship for bees head. Ballin' like the Cavs, we gotta let them know.
You are now locked in with Antoine Spivey. This is EnDaZone Sports.
Welcome. Happy Monday. Happy Browns Victory Monday, may I add. Welcome to this episode of EnDaZone Sports. I'm your host, the man with the plan with the cleanest ways in all the land, Spivey. Y'all see who I got with me in the building, Kellz, the truth.
What up?
Big
What up?
Dart. Yep, got the hat on. Big homie Dart. What's going on?
What's happening?
How y'all feeling?
I'm feeling great. Browns victory, finally. You know, after 22 years, we finally might potentially have a quarterback. Well, at least a controversy. So,
yeah.
It was a great weekend. O-State won.
Man, if O-State didn't win that damn game,
O-State won, the Cavs won, and the Browns won.
I didn't even watch the O-State game.
Everybody better have one in the state of Ohio. We needed that this whole weekend. With that being said, appreciate everybody that's tuning in on the Diva Spivey Media Network. Keep supporting that. Also, for those that's tuning in on YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more content like you're about to receive tonight. We got a lot to talk about. We got a hot show to talk about today. But before we get to that, man, we go, just fill y'all in, let y'all know how everybody weekend went. Little opening statements popping off. How was your weekend, Dar?
Oh, man, fantastic. Cold chilling, on vacation, and just a lot of relaxation.
You said you on vacation?
Yeah, go back Wednesday.
And I go back to work Monday after 3.5, 4 months. Monday.
You been on the road. You been on
time
vacation.
roll quick, man.
Man, who you telling? Bro, quick. What up, Kellz?
What up?
Mr. Always trying to stay in action busting moves.
Who, me?
No, the guy right behind you.
It's never me, man. It's never me. I don't be doing that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. It's everybody's fault but Kellz.
Everybody call me fed. They call me the fed. No, I don't see that. But it's all right.
What up, Willie?
Oh, we got a Willie site, the Ravens.
5 in a row. Y'all.
Hey, look.
Them 5 been playing against on teams that weren't even winning.
It don't matter.
Look at the record.
It don't matter,
man. They winning, right? They winning right now.
No, let's be honest. They supposed to beat them teams. Baltimore is a really good team. They supposed to beat them teams.
Plush versus Productions 3115. What's going on?
What up? How y'all doing?
What up with it? Yeah, they supposed to beat those teams, man. But when you think about it,
I won't be so happy. Like
you got Pittsburgh sitting at 6-5, and now you got Baltimore at 6-5. I mean, it's about to get interesting.
Real interesting.
And Aaron Rodgers out, so Aaron Rodgers out. So I don't think Mason Rudolph is going to take him to the playoffs.
I think Aaron Rodgers will be back.
Well, he will have to come back.
I think he'll be back in this game.
How
was your weekend, Kellz?
My weekend was tight. It was cool. Everything was good. You know what I'm saying? I had to work over this weekend, but hey, I'm glad to be working. That's all I am. What up, fellas?
What up, JD?
What up, JD? You said
JD got a new hashtag. What's it? It's at Jimmy Harrison. Oh.
Say, his YouTube. What up, Ju?
Hey, Juju.
What up, Ju? Yeah, but my weekend was cool.
Yeah, it was good, man. Doing a lot of work. Finally got to watch some football, some Browns winning football. Finally got to see that. Good weekend. I ain't fall asleep on no games, but we gonna get into that and more, man. We about to get this show started, but before, just want to give y'all a little message from Layla Travel Service. Let's get it.
Hi, my name is Talia and I am a travel advisor, and I just wanted to come on here and give you a couple quick tips about working with a travel advisor. So the biggest question that everyone always has is, how much does it cost to work with a travel advisor? It doesn't cost you anything. Working with a travel advisor is free. Traveling is already expensive as it is, so you don't have to worry about coming out of your pocket for extra money to pay for a travel advisor. We get paid in other ways, so you don't have to worry about that. 2, a lot of people think it's easier for them to just plan their own trips, which may be true. But we have access to different deals and perks that are not available to the public, so it makes it a little bit better to work with a travel advisor. You'll get more bang for your buck. And 3, if you're not a planner, then working with a travel advisor will probably be the best thing that you can do for yourself. I can help you create an entire itinerary that will make your trip very smooth. And don't worry, I can help you book whatever kind of trip you desire. Whether that's vacations, staycations, international travel, cruises, anything, you name it. I'm going to put all of my information right here so you don't have to worry about getting in contact with me. So what are you waiting for? Contact me so I can help you book your dream vacation.
Oh,
Yes,
sure.
sir. Yes, sir. Make sure y'all ready to go ahead and get y'all vacation on, man. Take a little trip, unwind a little bit. Make sure y'all copy that information down to Les Travels, man. Hit her up. She gonna get you together.
I need one for my birthday coming up.
Hey, hit her up.
When your birthday?
The end of January.
Hit her up.
January 31st. Aquarius season.
You see what
Yeah,
she said?
you're a cold baby.
Mm-hmm.
Cold. Fellas, y'all ready?
Let's get
Let's
to
go.
it.
Let's get to it. Yes, sir. The Browns. Yes. Got a victory on Sunday, defeating the Vegas Raiders in Vegas. A road game. The Browns win that game, dominated on defense, offense, but it was also the first career start for Sheduer Sanders. With that being said, Dar, give me your asset. Give me your thoughts on the way Sheduer played Sunday.
Man, first off, let me say this. I'm sorry that I was not in Vegas this week. I was supposed to be.
But last year they lost.
I went last year and they lost. So this year they won.
Well, maybe it was a good thing you weren't there.
You didn't go this year then.
Maybe it was a good thing you weren't there.
But I would have loved to see Sheduer in person, in the VIP seating where we had seats last year, right behind the goal post, do his thing. Man, he played lights out. He had a few mistakes, but with a full week of practice, man, he showed what he could do. He showed what he's capable of. The arm strength is just tremendous. It's completely different from Dylan Gabriel. Him and Fanning got something. They got something going. Like he understands where his checkdowns are. If it's not down the field, he was quick to get the ball out to Fanning. Didn't take too many hits. Had a lot of pressure, but they ain't let Max Crosby get to him too bad. I think it's going to be real interesting to see him play against San Francisco, who's of course a far better team than the Raiders. But I like what I saw, and I'm confident that the Browns are going to roll with him probably for the rest of the remainder of the season.
Well, he's been named the starter already for Sunday's game against the 49ers. So
absolutely,
even with Dylan Gabriel being cleared from what I'm hearing for the concussion protocol. So, but Sheduer getting a start Sunday against the 49ers as well. Kellz, talk to me.
Well, he did a great job, but he still hold on to the ball a little bit too much for me. And I know why he does that sometimes. He just trying to make a play. The one play that he rolled out and threw the ball to Isaiah Bond showed how good he can be on the run if you get on rolling out. He was 11 for 20 for 29 yards. So he did. The only other thing that Sheduer needs to do also is get to the line of scrimmage a little bit more quicker. That's on Tommy Reese. But other than that, he did a great job. He did go to his check downs. Sometimes he did do a rookie mistake. But for his first start, he showed a lot of poise. And that shows how confident that young man is in his game and how he plays. But we need some wide receivers because our wide receivers are not getting no type of separations.
Man,
Jerry Jeudy, I don't know what Jerry Jeudy was thinking.
Listen, do not bring up his name today.
I know what he was doing.
I know,
man.
I understood what he was trying to do.
We gotta give Jerry Jeudy. We gotta give Jeudy the Big Dummy Award, man.
No, but I
understood
what he was trying to do. He was trying to set up a move so he can juke. So when he did it, he didn't feel the pressure on the outside of Jeremy Chin. Chin just made a great play, but that could have cost us. But Sheduer came back.
That was just downright being careless.
Yeah, I mean,
stupid. We not in the position of where you catch the ball, Judy. You want to hop, skip the Malu and jump, trying to make something happen. No, get them yards, get down. We trying to win the ball game. We coming in here 2-8. We trying to get a road win to move to 3-8, and you doing dumb stuff like that. That just
I understood what he was trying to do. But
he was happy because that was the longest pass. That was the longest pass he's caught all season.
What you say? He ain't know what to do.
He didn't know what to do. He was happy. This is the first time I got free, so I'm gonna try to do something. But Sheduer did a great job. I like what Sheduer did. He earned another start. This team, San Francisco defense, is not as great as it used to be without Fred Warner, but I know we might get into that later on. But Sheduer did his thing. I mean, he really did. I would like to see him complete a little bit more passes. He only completed 55%, which I know but he was known for his accuracy.
He went from 20%, 20-something.
He was 4 for 16, but he was 4 for 16 last week. But I understood why, because he just coming out. But yeah,
he don't get that right to try to.
Every wide receiver try that move. Every wide receiver try that.
Like you said, we're not in a position to where you can afford to be doing that, Judy, and it cost us. And luckily, we got a defense that came back and got the ball back for us. But
Miles Garrett,
I'm with y'all. I like what I saw out of Sheduer yesterday. You could tell, he's still working out kinks. As far as what you said, getting to the line quicker, I think that's going to come with more reps and more practice with the first string team. It was a couple of plays to where he set the blocking to go a whole completely different direction than where he wanted to go. But that's going to come with getting to know your offensive lineman more and more reps during the game. I do agree, holding on to the ball a little bit too long on certain plays, trying to extend them to make plays happen. I think he's going to get better at doing that. Well, not doing that. Well, again, with more reps with the first team. But overall, I was pleased. I agree with you, Dar. The arm strength, you can see, is greatly different from Dylan Gabriel. Dylan Gabriel's arm strength is horrible. I don't think he got the arm strength to make the throw. I don't think Dylan Gabriel could have made that throw that Sheduer made yesterday.
Oh, no.
Not on the run. Like Miles Garrett said, there ain't too many quarterbacks in the league that can make that type of pass. And for Sheduer to show it, and then the fans into it more, the players feeling it more. But I say you feel good to play good.
And listen, the energy was there from the get-go with him just being named this week's starter. It was a different energy. I think I sent out a text in a group chat saying that these guys is really playing for Sheduer, the offensive line, blocking, way different than a Dylan Gabriel, way different than even a Flacco. I mean the play calling with Tommy Reeves to call the Wildcat down by the goal line and get 2 touchdowns right away. I mean that proved, that proved inevitable.
Speaking of
By
Flacco,
the goal line, so we didn't have to take no unnecessary hits, and we didn't put Sheduer in a position where he had to think a lot. So I think I really feel like the whole game plan had a different type of energy behind it for his first start.
Speaking of Flacco, on subject real quick, just for a hot second. But since you won't hear, Dar, speaking of Flacco, we got to get
through another pick six yesterday.
Give the boys some love with another pick six. Another pick six for Flacco. Another pick six. But
that's what he do. That's what he do.
let's talk about this Browns defense, man. Start with Myles
Insane.
Garrett. Start with Myles Garrett. 18
Insane.
in 10 games.
That's his career high.
14 in the last 5 games for Myles Garrett. The defense had 10 sacks yesterday. Myles Garrett accounted for 3 of them. Where do y'all feel like if we could get and I know it's too late. It's too late.
It's too late.
It's too late in the season. But if we could get if Sheduer can show us a glimpse of what we can expect from him in the future, and the Browns develop him, which I don't think Kevin Stefanski wanted that to happen, but that's a whole different story for the different day.
What?
This Browns defense had to be this year, and I done seen some good Browns defenses over the past couple of seasons. I done have, even with Greg Williams, you know what I'm saying, we have some good defenses. But where do y'all rank this Browns defensive team this year compared to some in the past? Kellz.
Number 1.
Go ahead,
Kellz.
Go ahead, Kellz.
Oh, dog. Okay. I ranked them the year Myles Garrett. The first year Jim Shorts was there, that defense was good with Martin Emerson and Denzel Ward on the back end, and they had with Javid with Clowney too, coming from the other. But this one is different because they got the defensive lineman Mason Graham, Brian Hall Jr., Malik Collins. All them 3 can rush the passers as better than when they had the other D lineman going that year with first year of Jim Schwartz. Myles Garrett is playing at a career level. I don't know. I think we need to check his urine for something because he just going off. I mean, fast. He got 8 sacks in 2 games. That's crazy. You know, he had 5-1 and 3 this one. And he getting triple team, double team, quadruple team, all kinds of teams you can say. But with Myles, this defense and we don't even got our corners. That's the crazy part about it. The only corners we really have back there is Denzel Ward. Martin Emerson was out for the whole year. The rookies, Harden is playing well. Dan Plant and Ronnie Hickman, the safeties are playing well. So this defense, I rank this defense at number 1, 1A, 1B from the first year that Shorts did. But this defense is causing havoc. The only thing I would like to see the defense do a little bit more, I know I'm nitpicking, but turnover.
You always do.
Get the turnovers a little bit more to put us in position to score more and they put our offense in the position. That's the only nitpick I got. But other than that, they doing great.
I think they doing some of that now, you know what I'm saying, with turnovers.
Oh, yeah, I saw that hit when he hit.
Before I let you go, Dar, I don't want to hear, let me say this right now for the people in the back that can't hear. And let me say this again for the people that had any objectives to what I'm about to say. I don't want to hear no more talk about who's better than Myles Garrett doing what on that, you know what, football field. I don't want to hear another Max Crosby is better than him on his level, and I like Crosby. I like Max Crosby.
Watt.
I don't want to hear no about TJ Watt, and I like TJ Watt. Shout out to TJ Watt for breaking his brother sack record. You know, surpass his brother with the sack record. I don't want to hear nothing about Michael Parsons, and I like Parsons. Shout out to Parsons again. He got 10 sacks, the most double-digit sacks for Green Bay Packers defender in, 10 years?
Since Reggie White?
No, I think it was after Reggie White. I want to say about 10 years. But I don't want to hear nothing else. Myles Garrett is him. Myles Garrett is the man. Myles Garrett is the best defensive player in football, and he's been the best defensive player in football for the past shit. You asked me since he got in the damn league, for real. So let me just say that I don't want to hear nothing else about who's better than Myles Garrett. Go ahead, Dar.
I think you said it all, but I'm gonna say this: Mason Graham on the other side of Myles Garrett. Thank you, Andrew Berry. I appreciate that.
Oh,
Hold up.
thank you, Barry.
I appreciate that.
Hold up.
Appreciate that draft pick. Myles Garrett is having a hell of a season. You got a rookie standout from Michigan. Mason Graham's from Michigan, right?
Yes.
Team up north, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Man, Miles is eating, and he's going to eat the remainder of this season. He's going to clear that 20 sacks record.
Which
You got 22.
That 22 sack record. He's going to clear that, and I suspect that with ease, and set a new record. Could you imagine? I'm conflicted right now. The defense is number one. I mean, this is the best defense I've seen, and we've had some great defense since Schwartz has took the job. Let's just be clear. We've had some. Greg Williams was fantastic in his tenure, but Jim Schwartz took it to a whole nother level. You got to realize Schwartz. I was excited when Schwartz came on because Schwartz was a head coach for the Detroit Lions, and they were a defensive team back when he coached them guys.
I like Schwartz.
So now you got Myles Garrett, you got Mason Graham, you got Hall, you got Dale Pitt, you got Ronnie Hickman, you got Harden,
Carson.
You have a defense.
Shout out to Schlesinger too. Shout out.
Oh my God, it's Schlesinger at the linebacker.
Not to cut you off, Dar. Not to cut you off.
For a rookie.
Oh my God, they having a field day back there.
People was mad at that pick because they didn't know who he was. You know, people failed to realize. People failed to realize.
It ain't always the name people that can.
But people fail to realize that he played in the Big Ten and he was the leading tackle in the Big Ten last year.
So, I the reason I'm conflicted, hands down, this is my defense. This is my number one defense of all time with the Browns, right? Since coming back in 99. What I'm disappointed in is that we don't have complementary offense right now. Because we could be We
don't have that offensive line like we did last. I mean,
we don't have.
We got the running back. We got the running.
We got
Rashawn
Junkins. We got
Junkins.
We got two. We got Sampson played a hell of a game yesterday.
That was a good three. Your third down back.
But I like the tandem that they trying to run, like kind of sort of like everybody's kind of sort of trying to run this tandem, kind of sort of like Detroit with Williams, with Gibbs and Williams, and that's been a proven recipe for Detroit. But I will say this: us not having complementary offense to get to win games is disappointing for this season. So I hope we get back to the drawing board and pick up some veteran leadership on the offensive side of the ball. I hope we pick up some young bulls for the offensive line, because now we got to start there.
Well, what I would say is they got a whole bunch of draft picks.
I want to get a quarterback. Hey,
what's going on, Miss Donna? They got a whole bunch of draft picks that they could go out and address what they need to address on offense.
And I think that's why Andrew Berry has been loading up,
because they need offensive linemen and another tier wide receiver.
Well, we'll see. They need a whole bunch, but again, they got a whole bunch of draft picks, and hopefully they can utilize the draft picks to get the help that we needed here on offense. If Sheduer can show us for the rest of the season that he is that guy that could play.
Can we just pick up the O State offensive line?
Quarterback, what's going on?
I don't think none of them coming out this year.
And not just that, but speaking of Sheduer, the first rookie to get his first career win since Eric Zion,
Zion,
95
95.
for the Cleveland Browns. So big up to Sheduer. Let's see you get more playing time.
Ooh,
Um,
Zion. Oh my God.
Let's see you get more reps. The more
Yeah, I
reps
forgot all about him.
in practice, the more I think you're going to get better. And, you know, we'll see what the Browns got for the future. But big win for the Browns. Big win.
Hey, great win.
Great win. And
Now let's go ahead and beat San Francisco.
And the confidence booster for Sheduer. We had a game last night. The Eagles, Cowboys. It was a game that a lot of people was expecting for the Philadelphia Eagles to just really blow out the Cowboys. It was in Dallas. Dak Prescott won the 18 straight games at home against division opponents. And he did it again last night, winning his 19th as the Eagles blow a 21-point lead. They scored 21 points in the first half to get outscored 24-0 in the second half. Dar, was this game more about the Eagles or more about the Cowboys?
This game was more about the Cowboys. The Cowboys needed to win. Number one. They got torched for 21 points. Insane. But again, Dak Prescott needed to come out, and it's a tale of two halves. Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboy offense didn't really show much of any type of energy in the first half. The defense didn't show any type of energy in the first half. And so now you down 21-0. What you gonna do? Your back is against the wall. They had to shut down Saquon, which they did effectively. They had to shut down Jalen Hurts and make him think. I don't know what happened to their play calling in the second half. But what I will say is Pickens has been a proven asset for the Cowboys, a proven go-to for Dak Prescott. And
Show me the money.
Oh yeah, this is last year contract. It's time to get paid, baby. He out there like Money Manziel, ain't he?
Show him the money.
But yeah, man. I mean,
I want to give him all that money though.
The two deep passes that Dak Prescott threw. I'm just sitting there with my son. You know, your little cousin loved Dallas, so I'm just sitting there with my son, and he's like, "Oh, that's not a PI, Dad." I'm like, "That's pass interference." He's like, "No, that's not. That's a catch. Let's go." I'm like, "Man, this dude here." But Dallas needed that game. They needed that game. They needed that win, and I think Dak Prescott needed that for himself because let's face it, the last couple games they really haven't been playing all that hot. They got Kansas City coming up at home.
That's gonna be another big game. At home,
that's on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You know them Thanksgiving games.
Yeah, but no, the Dallas Cowboys needed that because they needed to get back in the playoff chase. Had they lost that game, the likelihood that they would have been in the playoffs or even making a wild card was very dismal. So they needed that. Let's call out the referees in the game though, real quick, because there was a questionable cause there in the second half. Nick Sirianni was just you could see him on the sideline like, what the F are you doing? What the F are you calling? Because there was a couple PIs that were a little questionable there.
Yeah, you're going to get some questionable calls every game, especially between the Cowboys and the Eagles. But I agree with you. I'm going to say this game was more or less about Dallas as well. You look at the first game they played, Dallas losing that game to Philadelphia and Philly.
The way they lost it, too.
First game.
They did lose. They did
lost.
lose.
Dallas lost the first game. And like you said, the way they lost. So of course you want to come out the second game, a division game at home against the Eagles, defending Super Bowl champions. And Dallas needed to show that we can compete with the best of them. Because the only thing you could question the Cowboys about this season was their defense. By the way, their defense have got better since the trade of Clark, bringing in Williams, They got Overshaw back. They get a lot of they get a lot of players back on the defensive side of football. So Dallas, they wanted to come out to show we can play with the big dog. We got an offense that could go up against any other offensive team in the NFL. One of the best offensive teams. Defense is getting better. So Dak Prescott, like you said, Darn, needed that game. They haven't been playing too hot lately, as you said. I agree with that. Pickens, I'm with you. That dude, I know Pittsburgh right now, like, damn, did we do the right thing?
Yeah, they scratching their head, bro.
They did the right thing.
Did we do the right thing? Get rid of them? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think so.
They did the right thing.
No.
I don't think so.
I mean, we look at how DK Metcalf is looking over there right now, and the main thing that Pittsburgh needs is another receiver opposite side of him.
Exactly.
That could have been That could have been Pickens, but I mean, we can't say that because we don't know if they kept Pickens if they would have got a DK Metcalf. But we know Pittsburgh need another wide receiver opposite side of DK Metcalf, and George Pickens right now is looking real good and making the Steelers look real foolish right now.
Absolutely, it would have been beneficial for them to keep Pickens on the other side of DK Metcalf.
But they ain't want to deal. They ain't want to deal with the attitude. They ain't want to deal with the shenanigans.
Now let's be exactly what you said. Let's be upfront and frank and say that's the issue. That was the issue.
That was the main issue. That's why they traded.
I mean,
that was a big issue.
That was the main issue.
Hey,
and I want to tell you why Pittsburgh got rid of him. That was the issue. He didn't have a quarterback in Pittsburgh. Let's get it real. Dak is a very big upgrade for any quarterback he ever had in Pittsburgh. Plus, he got CeeDee Lamb on the other side. Hell, or he don't have to worry about nothing. He begins single high coverage all game. So he don't have to worry about being that number one wide receiver. He got CeeDee Lamb for that. If you watch the game, every coverage was rolling to CeeDee Lamb.
Sure was.
You always had man coverage.
Hold up, Kellz.
So George Pickens is beneficial because of CeeDee Lamb. Not saying George Pickens got some talent. Don't get me wrong. George Pickens is talent. But he needed to get out of Pittsburgh because of his attitude and how they have no quarterback to get on the ball downfield. Dak looked for him downfield. Plus, he played with the best wide receiver he had in a while. Plus, that offense with Ferguson is taken away for everything. The middle of the field is open because of CD and Ferguson.
Hold on, Kellz. You mean to tell me that Pittsburgh couldn't have the same thing with a DK Metcalf, and an Aaron Rodgers up there with George Pickens? How?
Because first off, DK Metcalf is not a threat to go deep. That was Pickett's job. Second off, Aaron Rodgers is not Dak Prescott right now. Aaron Rodgers is not in the same realm as Dak Prescott.
CeeDee Lamb not the deep threat in Dallas. It's
but CeeDee Lamb don't have to be the deep threat. CeeDee Lamb can go across the middle. CeeDee Lamb got a better route tree than DK Metcalf.
So
CeeDee Lamb can run all kinds of routes. You can put CeeDee Lamb in the slot.
DK Metcalf run some routes even in Seattle. So don't say
you can put CeeDee Lamb in the slot. Can you put DK Metcalf in the slot and man run that?
If you talk about being able to move CeeDee Lamb around, yeah, you can move him around more.
Okay, you can't move DK.
Route run. I mean, CeeDee Lamb is a good route runner, but DK Metcalf, if you look at even in Seattle, he was a good route runner as well.
And you throw the ball.
In Seattle.
All I see DK Metcalf.
You mean to tell me in Seattle you couldn't throw the ball up to DK Metcalf and he go up and get it on a deep route?
Right, but
okay. So
been like,
what I'm saying is, neither one of them, DK Metcalf didn't have to give you the deep threat. George Pickens could have flip flopped. You got wide receiver 1 and wide receiver 2. Pittsburgh could have had the same thing, except for his funky ass attitude. That's all that was about. They could have had the same thing with an Aaron Rodgers. The only reason you had a Russell Wilson and a Justin Fields last year.
Right, and the quarterback was upgraded. Dak Prescott is better than Aaron Rodgers right now. He's way better than Aaron Rodgers.
I'm
He's
not
better
saying
than
he's
Aaron
not.
Rodgers.
I'm not
And you
disagreeing
could,
on that, Kev.
and you would have still had the same. You would have still had the same thing in Pittsburgh with DK Metcalf because you wouldn't be able to get Pickens the ball because Aaron Rodgers right now, Aaron Rodgers cannot throw the deep ball like he did a couple of years ago. He can't. It's a proven fact. We watch the games. He cannot throw the deep ball. Since New York, he couldn't get the ball to Garrett Wilson down deep. He definitely can't get a DK Metcalf down deep. That's why you always see in Pittsburgh they running them little slant routes, and that's how DK Metcalf get his touches. In Dallas, you got Dak Prescott, you got Javonte Williams who can take off the Western name, who can run the ball well. You also have CeeDee Lamb and the Ferguson. That's a big deal. They open up everything for George Pickens. So, yeah, he going to get paid because he can think that he went to the right situation in Dallas.
But, Kellz, what I want to stop you at right now, I don't want you to try to make it seem like DK Metcalf, not DK Metcalf, George Pickens couldn't be a big play receiver even if he wasn't in Dallas.
I said he could be a big. He can be a big, but he not like he wouldn't have been like he is in Dallas and Pittsburgh.
I mean, again, when you got a CeeDee Lamb on the other side, that do take a lot of pressure off the number 2 receiver and open up a lot of things for the number 2 receiver to get a lot of one-on-one matchups to take advantage of, especially with Pickens, of his speed and his size. But we're not going to act like Pickens ain't talented enough to where even if he wasn't on Dallas, he couldn't put up numbers. As you said, I think only thing he was missing was a capable quarterback that could get him the ball. And we seeing that with Dak. He didn't have that in Pittsburgh, I agree. But we seeing that with Dak Prescott. So we go see at the end of the year when it comes down to do these contracts after the season, is Dallas going to sign him? Is they going to keep him and keep that combo together? Or is Pickens, they're going to allow Pickens to walk? And if he do walk, we'll see what situation he go to, and we see how he played in. But right now,
how much we going to give him?
I'm with you, dog. Pickens is a dog. He's a dog right
he's
now.
a dog, but
I give him, I don't know right now. I just want to wait to see the rest of the season how it pan out because he could tell off, which I doubt it. But right now, Pickens is playing well, and right now, the Eagles are in trouble. The Eagles need to get things together, especially offensively. They're still not able to run the ball with Saquon Barkley. I see y'all had in the group chat yesterday. It was the Madden curse. No, the Madden curse. Saquon Barkley ain't get hurt. Knock on wood. He didn't get hurt.
No, but
that's the Madden curse. You getting hurt.
His possession is awful.
And that's a Philadelphia coaching staff issue on why they're not able to run the ball and get. I'm not gonna say identity crisis because even last year they ran the ball a lot last year, and they trying to run the ball a lot this year. But I don't know if it's the new play calling and how
it's the O line. The O line been hurt.
Okay,
London Johnson, Lane Johnson, and Cam Jurgens been hurt this year. But also it got to be the play calling. And that play calling sucked.
Last year they had injuries on the offensive line, but they had people coming in
right
that was capable of filling in them roles, and it's just not happening with Philadelphia this year. So
it's a play calling. It's a play calling.
Philly can figure out their run game and how to get more out of AJ Brown, which by the way had a touchdown yesterday in the first half. Shout out to AJ Brown.
Yeah, they force feeding.
It's always somebody force feeding with you, man.
Before you say that, cuz
you're supposed to though. That's your star receiver.
Let me say this. When you get a running back of Saquon Barkley's caliber to pretty much run over the whole damn league last year and posterize one guy by leaping over him backwards, you don't think that game film, game tape, you don't think people game plan to stop that? Come on, man. He's been a target all season.
Of course,
no matter what we do, we're not gonna let Saquon run over us. We're gonna put the ball Jalen Hurts' hands and make him pass and make them one-dimensional.
They could
And
have did that last year.
I agree with that, but like Kel said,
I don't think they
It's
would.
the play. It's the play calling.
as a
It's the play
coach,
calling.
you gotta
That's
get,
the only thing that changed was the play calling.
you gotta get your best player in the
They
work.
had Kellen Moore, who was the best play caller they had since the coach in Indy. Okay, Steichen. So he knew how Saquon Barkley liked to run, how they run the zone type of running plays. Now they're not running that type of plays, and they got a identity crisis because they don't know, should I pass the ball now or should we be running team?
I
That's
was
all that
I
argument.
was with you for a minute, Kels, until you went down that road, and I had to hop off the bus. It was making sense before until you said that. Then you just lost me. But
What the play?
Well,
Kellen Moore was running more easier run. Let's just say easier run schemes than Patriots doing now.
I
That's
don't
all
know.
I'm saying.
But Philly, get it together. Blow the 21-point lead to Dallas. Dallas get the victory 24-21 against the Eagles to move to 5-5-1, and the Eagles fall to 8-3.
Before you move on real quick, Jalen Hurts said something that was very, very questionable today or last night after the game. He said, we'll figure it out. We in week what?
He sound like Kells.
With Denver,
We go figure it out. We gonna be trying to figure out all season. If you ain't figured it out by now, then you're not gonna figure out. You got to roll what you roll with, and hopefully things to turn over
Right.
for
they
the
can figure
Eagles.
it out.
Okay, well, we'll see.
You go into the film room and you look at what good plays are plays, what plays are good, and what plays are not, and then you don't put them plays in.
Okay. We had another big game yesterday between the Chiefs and the Indianapolis Colts. It was I don't want to say a do or die game for the Chiefs, but a do or die game.
It was.
They lost that game. They was out of the playoff hunt. Still had a chance, but it was going to be a very difficult task for the Chiefs to forget winning the division, but get the playoff period. What did this game, the Chiefs winning the overtime, tell you about the Chiefs and tell you about the Colts? We'll start with the Chiefs. We'll start with the Chiefs real quick. Then we're going to move to the Colts. Kel, start with the Chiefs real quick.
It showed that the Chiefs are champions, that they know that they are in a dire need to win because they playoff hopes was in jeopardy. And Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes turned it up, and the defense played well enough to stop one of the best running backs in the NFL, Jonathan Taylor, only holding him to 55 yards. When you're a championship type team, you come out and play well when your back's against the wall. And they came back because they was down because Indy was rolling at one point. But that's what it shows, that the Chiefs are a championship college league team that knows how to win in crucial situations.
Go ahead, Dar.
Couldn't agree more, Kels. The Chiefs, I mean, come on, man. You know, Patrick Mahomes is Andy Reid is the Chiefs. They show why they've been champions and why they've been AFC divisional champions and conference champions for the last few seasons. I mean, they've started slow, right? For like the last couple. Okay, I say last season, maybe even the last two seasons, they had a slow start. And right around the midpoint of the season, here come the Chiefs. They might not win the division. They might not win the division this year, and don't look like they are, but they're going to make a full court press at the right time. And now is the right time. It's mid-season. They're going to make this push to get the wild card, get, second, third seed, well, probably third or fourth seed, somewhere around in there. Anyway, if they get wild card, they playoffs. They can win on the road. They can win at home. You can't count the Chiefs out of it. It's just that simple. They have a recipe it doesn't matter how slow they start the year, how fast they start the year out. they always find a way to kind of pick it up in the middle of the season, or to take it to another notch in the middle of the season to get not just to the playoffs, but get all the way deep into the playoffs to where the playoffs becomes running, excuse me, to where the playoffs run through them and where they got to go to Buffalo or somebody got to come to them before they go to the Super Bowl. So you can't count the Chiefs out. It's just that simple.
Yeah, I agree with y'all. We all in agreement with this. The Chiefs did show they are championship built. They also show how I look at the San Antonio Spurs and how I look at the New England Patriots. Until you knock them completely the fuck out, you can never count them out.
Right.
Never. This was the biggest deficit Mahomes overcame since taking over as the starting quarterback in Kansas City in the fourth quarter. That is fourth quarter wise. Down 11, and they stuck with the run game, and that run game allowed them to in that fourth quarter start opening passes, and they played the boundaries. They played the boundaries. They didn't go anything in the middle. They played the sidelines, and the Colts couldn't stop it for nothing. So for the Kansas City side, they showed again they are champions. They showed you can't count us out. Even though it's still a tough road ahead for them to get to that playoff, they're still on the outside looking in. But for these AFC teams, they better start understanding and recognizing when you got your foot on the champ's throat, y'all better keep it there. Which brings me to the Colts side of the ball. I think, and not just the Colts, but a lot of teams do this. They get up on the Chiefs, they get happy. They start doing things that they shouldn't be doing that allow Kansas City to get back in the game. And that's what happened with the Colts yesterday. Although the Chiefs, as you said, Kellz, did play great run defense on Jonathan Taylor. This is the second time
they started
the game this year. The Colts that ran into a team that could play somewhat good to great defense. Pittsburgh, 2 weeks ago, and then Kansas City this week, where they stopped the run and they forced Daniel Jones to beat them, and he couldn't get the job done. That's what I look at going forward with the Indianapolis.
That's the key.
You're right. That's the key.
That's the key.
If the team start
you might want to
the box on Jonathan Taylor, Daniel Jones, you're gonna have to beat us.
That's what I would do.
So for the Colts side, it was very disappointing that they allowed that to happen up 11 in the fourth. I would have just kept pounding that ball, letting that time tick, because you don't want to get Patrick Mahomes a minute. You don't want to get anything. But you want to have him down. So on the Colts side of the ball, it was just a completely collapse. They didn't get the job done, and this is the second time a good defense does force Daniel Jones to beat them, and he couldn't get the job done by shutting down Jonathan Taylor.
But it was weird. It was weird because Kansas City ran the ball with Kareem Hunt 30 times, and the Colts only ran it 15 times with Jonathan Taylor. Your best asset, you only get him.
Who's the Chiefs running back? Kareem Hunt.
Hunt.
And Jonathan Taylor.
But Kareem Hunt ran 30 times.
That's what I'm saying. To your point, they stuck with the run. They stuck with it.
Right. So I don't understand why you got this beast of a man who in the last 2 weeks was scoring 3 touchdowns a game, and you just only give him 15 touches. I understand that sometimes I'm a passer type person too, and I understand you got to pass the ball. But when you got a Jonathan Taylor, at least get him in the passing game. At least if you're going to pass the ball, get him involved in the passing game, or just let him run the ball. But, yeah, I'm disappointed in the Colts D because they let him come back. The Colts D was playing really well. But once again, you cannot let Patrick Mahomes get any type of inkling that he could come back at Andy Reid. The Colts was a disappointment, so they got to go back to the drawing board. And, it's going to be an uphill battle for Kansas City because they got to jump over 2 divisional teams to even get to a playoff spot right now. You got the Chargers and you got Denver. And,
I agree. So we're going to see if Kansas City could keep making that push to gain more ground, to hopefully get a wild card spot in the AFC And we all know once you get into the tournament, it's all different from there.
Anything can happen.
Another team I want to talk about that's playing some damn good football real quick. Can the Patriots represent the AFC in this year's Super Bowl real quick? Dark. Yes or no?
Yes. Yes, they can.
It depends on where it's at. I'm gonna say yes.
Yes, they can. Yes, they can.
I say yes.
They can.
I'm gonna say yes, but it's another AFC team that we ain't talk about out there that can cause noise too. But I say yes.
Vrabel has those guys playing exceptional ball.
Oh yeah,
both in all three facets of the game: special teams, offense, and defense. You not touching Vrabel right now.
I definitely agree with you, Dar. He got them boys playing.
We'll see.
For them to go in and get and knock last year's AFC divisional champ Buffalo Bills at home.
Got one more game. I agree. Mike Vrabel got them boys playing some smart and good football. But real quick before we move on to the next one, Kellz, I know you want to say Denver. My thing with Denver is this. I done seen, and they got a great defense. But I done seen too many games to where the Broncos put up less than 20 points.
Yep.
And I'm seeing
That's 15 points.
And I'm saying,
I know you about to say they're gonna get that together. They're gonna
get that together. Okay, that's why that bye week is important.
Okay, well, they ain't got it together so far this year. Until that happens, I'm gonna need to see Denver put up more than 20 points if they go compete or beat any of them AFC teams that we talk about, whether it's the Colts, the Patriots, the Chiefs if they get in, Baltimore, Buffalo. They're gonna have to put up more points than 20 points to beat them guys. But Denver do, with a defense like that, they do have a shot to represent. But right now, I think the Patriots are playing the best football in the AFC on all three facets: special teams, defense, and offense. So, yes, the Patriots can definitely represent the AFC in the Super Bowl.
What a year, though. So what a year. One coach come in and transfer the whole team.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And Drake May look like a Tom Brady right now.
MVP candidate. We'll get some NFL quick takes real quick before we end the show with some basketball talks right now. Quick takes, Jahmyr Gibbs. Big game against the Giants, 219 yards on the ground, 3 touchdowns. Can Jahmyr Gibbs keep this up and get the Lions to where they need to be? Yes or no?
Yes.
You say yes?
And he also involved in the passing game, too.
No.
I agree.
No. Detroit's defense is trash.
Detroit defense ain't trash.
No, they not trash, but I ain't say the defense.
You give up 500 yards of offense to the Giants?
Hey, man, listen.
Hey, that's Jamie Winston. That's Jamie Winston.
Hey, look, what I tell y'all about, Mark, you was one of what I was talking about. When we were talking about the whole Flacco thing, I said, man,
I'd rather have Winston than Flacco.
Winston, even though I know Winston gonna come out here and throw just like Flacco, two interceptions,
maybe a pick 6.
But Jameis Winston gonna also
throw 4 touchdown passes.
Wait a minute, you let your defense let Jameis Winston on a trick play catch and run in for a touchdown, man. Come on.
Hey, that was trash,
man.
When you on a roll like that, when your momentum like that, anything can happen.
Man, come on, man. Trash, man.
I'm surprised he caught the ball though.
Can Caleb Johnson.
Caleb Williams.
Why am I thinking of Johnson? I'm thinking of Ben Johnson.
That's okay.
Can Caleb Williams lead the Bears to the division title, sitting at 8-3 with a win off of the Steelers yesterday? Yes or no, Kellz?
No.
Dark? Yes. I agree with Dark. I think they can.
You still got Detroit in there.
Listen, you're right.
But
And they got one more game, don't they?
They might
Yes.
have one more game.
They
That's
do.
the game they're gonna lose. So
Okay, well, as of right now, the way the Bears are playing, I like what Ben Johnson is doing with them. Caleb Williams is going to be the reason why they win their division. He's going to be the reason why they lose their division. Caleb Williams played good. The Bears definitely can win that division. They got a defense that's in top 5 in takeaways. Ben Johnson got them looking good offensively. We having a DJ Moore sighting 2 touchdowns yesterday. They still got Roma Duze. Coverland is emerging as the tight end in Chicago. Caleb Williams gonna be the dude that's standing there with them winning the division and them not winning the division.
Real quick, cousin. Real quick.
We gotta move on.
I said it last year when Caleb Williams came out. Everybody said, "Well, you don't like Caleb Williams." It wasn't the fact that I didn't like Caleb Williams. It was the fact that I knew that the coaching and then that the type of coaching they had was pure trash. And I didn't like the coaching staff, and I told y'all that he wouldn't do nothing last year until they got something more solid as far as a coach. They went out and got Ben Johnson, and now the Chicago Bears is 8-3.
8-3 looking good. Cavaliers basketball, they got a game right now going against the Toronto Raptors, a team that have not beat yet all season. I think for the second quarter, we need this dub for the Cavs. No Hunter playing tonight. No Garland playing tonight. Y'all expect the Cavs to win tonight? Yes or no?
yes.
I don't know. They so
RJ
I'm about
Barrett.
tired. I'm about tired of this maintenance. I'm about tired of this maintenance.
Well,
man.
Garland got a toe injury. He really got a bona fide toe injury.
I don't agree with DeAndre Hunter sitting out for rest tonight.
Oh no,
damn,
DeAndre Hunter should be playing.
Y'all dudes been out for y'all had a 3-month vacation and y'all 17 games to the season, 16 games. You talk about rest
And as a player,
this is
I
how
would
you-
not want to sit as a player.
This is how
I
you
would not
know.
wanna
This
sit.
is how you know they would never have been able to play back in the day when it was when everybody
they'd be
played
able to
82
play.
games.
That'd be
Wasn't no
able to
such
play.
thing as maintenance.
I
It's
think
a
the
coach.
difference is in this generation than past generation. Before we move on, it's money. These owners are paying. They are paying these players this X amount of dollars, and they want them out there as healthy as they can be. So they look like we paying you. Look at Jaylen Brown, for example. You getting damn near 300 million. Damn near 300 million. You don't think them owners gonna be like, nah, dude, you done played. You done
Well,
played
he
like
needed a
9
barber, too,
straight
man.
games. Yeah, he definitely leaving on that, wiping the evidence on people's jerseys. But you done played 9-10 straight games. We about to rest you. So I think the whole money thing is also why these players are
Real quick. The money thing should have make you want to play.
I'm
If I'm
talking
an
about
owner, if I'm paying you $200 million, you play it every goddamn day.
no, the owners ain't about to check. See, Kellz, you a whole. I ain't about to get on that. You're a whole. But Cavs, let's get this dub tonight. Against the Raptors, we need this.
We need this dub.
We need this dub. Real quick. We got a minute and a half. Real quick. Just for you, Kellz, because you asked this question. Is Ja Morant still a top 10 player in the NBA? Yes, no. Dark.
When is he on the court?
So I'll take you
no.
no.
Kellz, top 10. Yes, no.
Talent-wise, yes. No.
I'm going to go with no as well. I can name 11 players better than Ja that's playing better than Ja right now. The Dallas Mavericks and their organization choices, if they trade Anthony Davis, would the Dallas Mavericks become one of the worst ran franchises in all of sports? You trade Luka to get AD. Now you talk about trade AD. So you done lost Luka, lost AD, but you want to keep Kyrie Irving, which I don't knock him. I like Kyrie Irving as a player. But yes or no, would this move make Dallas one of the worst organizations of all times if they trade AD? Yes or no?
No.
Ooh.
It's a motive behind it. They trying to move the new owner is trying to move them to Vegas unless they get a new arena.
I disagree. I think they will be one of the worst ran franchises.
It depends on who they get for me.
It ain't no all depends on who you get. They're going to be the worst. You trade Luka Doncic.
But
Luka
once again-
Doncic. You
but
trade
once
him for AD, but then you trade AD out of Dallas. So that'll be
But I'm gonna make this quick. But once again, Luka didn't want Luka there because he was not that Luka in the Lakers.
I don't give a no. He still got Luka in the Lakers. He just had a little bit more weight. I don't care what the scenario.
Luka lost a lot of weight.
No, I'm saying in Dallas he had the weight, and that's what one of Dallas' issues with Luka.
Yeah.
I don't care what you say. You got Luka, the face of the NBA right now, American wise, internationally wise. You trade him for AD. Now you talk about getting.
Well, they traded for Cooper Flag too.
Okay, well, for AD,
they got Cooper Flag too.
Okay, so. Yeah, but AD was the main dude. Now you want to get rid of him. So Dallas, you make this move, yes, you will be considered in my eyes one of the worst ran organizations in all the sports, and that's all the major sports across the board. Great show, fellas. Great show, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody that tuned in on the Diva Spivey Media Network. Also on YouTube. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more content like you see tonight. For myself, for Dar, for Kellz, y'all have a great week. We're going to see y'all again next Monday. No show Friday. Everybody enjoy their Thanksgiving weekend with the family. Stuff your face Thursdays. Relax.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Y'all stay safe. We're going to catch y'all again same time, same place, Monday at 7 on the Diva Spivey Media Network, also on YouTube.
Let's get to this Monday Night Football. I need 30 points.
Need 30 points.
I need 30 points, too. I need 30. I got tap momentum, though.
It's over. Deuces, y'all.
Peace.
Like the Cavs, we gotta let them know. We got it with a ship for bees. We got it with a ship for bees. Like the Cavs, we gotta let them know.
You are now locked in with Antoine Spivey. This is EnDaZone Sports.